Hello everyone, this is your math bestie Kuya Robbie, ang magpapabago ng pananaw nyo na hindi mahirap ang math, kundi math dali lang ito. Math Warriors, simulan na natin ng positibong araw na ito dahil nandito na naman tayo kung saan sasamahan natin ng excitement ang pag-aaral ng math. Welcome to Math Dali! Uy, ay nagpadala ulit ng mensahe sa atin. Sige, basahin natin. Sabi niya, to our math bestie Kuya Robbie, kumusta po kayo? Si Joanna Goyal po ito. May bagong tinuro po si teacher kanina. Addition and subtraction of decimals po yung topic namin. Mababa po yung nakuha kong score sa exercise namin. Pwede niyo po ba akong tulungan para mas madaling maintindihan ang lesson namin? May alam po ba kayong mas madaling steps to solve it? Salamat po kay Robbie. Love, Joanna Goyal. Hi Joanna! Dali lang yan. Tumuto ka lang sa episode natin ngayon dahil bibigyan kita ng daling tandaan na steps kung paano mag-add at subtract ng decimal numbers. For today's episode, ang lesson natin ay addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Ready na ba kayo? Taas nga kamay kung handa na. Alright! Sa pag-add at pag-subtract ng decimals, meron lamang tayong tatlong steps. Yes, tama ang narinig nyo. Tatlong easy steps lang para mas madali nating matandaan. First, align the decimal points vertically. Second, add or subtract the numbers as if they were whole numbers. And lastly, place the decimal point in the sum or difference so that it lines up vertically with the numbers being added or subtracted. Simulan natin sa addition. 8 and 581 thousandths plus 352 thousandths. Step 1, align the decimal points vertically. Dapat magkatapat sila. O ayan, magkatapat na ang ating decimal points. Next, step 2, add or subtract like whole numbers. Pero base sa ating given, tayo ay mag-a-add. 1 plus 2 is 3. 8 plus 5 is 13. And then, we regroup. 1 plus 5 plus 3 is 9. And then, 8 plus 0 is 8. And for our last step, we place the decimal point sa sum, which is aligned lang din doon sa decimal point ng ating addends. So, our final answer is 8 and 933 thousandths. Nakuha ba ng lahat? Nasundan ba? Subok pa tayo. Eto, wag po tayong ma-intimidate sa mga numbers ha. Kayang-kaya natin itong mga classmates. 14 and 323 thousandths plus 12 and 804 thousandths. Naalala niyo ba yung ating first step? Sige. Align the decimal points vertically. After natin i-align, second step, we add just like whole numbers. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 8 is 11. And then we regroup. 1 plus 4 plus 2 is 7. And 1 plus 1 is 2. And for our last step, ilagay ang decimal point sa ating sum na katapat lang din ng ating decimal point ng addends. So, ang final answer natin ay, ayan, 27 and 127 thousandths. Dali lang, di ba? Tandaan lang palagi ang tatlong step. Okay? At ngayon, punta naman tayo sa subtraction of decimals. Game? For our first example, what is 5 and 875 thousandths minus 2 and 542 thousandths? First step, align the decimal points vertically. After natin i-align, second step, we subtract just like in whole numbers. 5 minus 2 is 3, 7 minus 4 is 3, 8 minus 5 is 3, 5 minus 2 is 3. And for our last step, ilagay ang decimal point sa ating difference. So, ang ating final answer ay 3 and 333 thousandths. Uy, 3. Nakuha bang lahat? O, subok pa tayo. What is 19 and 834 thousandths minus 5 and 211 thousandths? Alam niyo na ang first step. Align the decimal points vertically. After nating i-align, second step, we subtract just like in whole numbers. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 1 equals 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. 9 minus 5 is 4. And we just bring down 1. So for our last step, ilagay lang ang decimal points na difference. Kaya naman ang final answer natin ay 14 and 623 thousandths. Aha. Parehas lang ba tayo ng sagot? Ano ba kayo sa ating quiz time? Oops, wait lang. Meron pa akong dalawang example dito. Tignan natin kung kakayanin natin at feeling ko naman kayang-kaya. Eto. Let's try another example but this time, tatlong decimals na ang i-add natin. Ready? 12 and 13 hundredths plus 1 and 341 thousandths plus 5 and 1/10. First step. Tama. Align the decimal points vertically. Naka-align na ba ng maayos? Pantay ba? O para sa ating second step, before we add the number, may option tayo to put 0 sa mga empty decimal place values para magpantay ang number of digits. Ayan. May zeros na. Pwede na tayong mag-add. 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 1. 3 plus 4 plus 0 is 7. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 1 plus 5 is 8. 1 plus 0 is 1. And for our last step, ilagay ang decimal point. So ang final answer natin ay 18 and 571 thousandths. Nakakasabay pa ba ang lahat? Paano kung subtraction naman? Kaya pa kaya? Tignan natin. Ito ang ating example. 42 and 5/10 minus 22 and 112 thousandths. First step. Baka nakakalimutan natin ha. Align the decimal points vertically. Naka-align na ba ng maayos? Ayan, pantay na. Second step. Bago tayo mag-subtract, let's put 0 sa mga empty decimal place values. Ayan, may zeros na. Pwede na tayo mag-subtract. 0 minus 2. We regroup mga classmates. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2. And for our last step, ilagay ang decimal points of difference. So ang final answer natin ay 20 and 388 thousandths. Math dali lang, di ba? Ayos, nakuha na ba ng lahat? Bago tayo mag-quiz time, mag-short recap muna tayo. When adding and subtracting decimals, meron lamang tayong 3 easy steps. Sundan lang ng mabuti ang ating 3 steps, okay? First, align the decimal points vertically. Second, add or subtract the numbers as if they were whole numbers. We need to put 0 in empty decimal place values, especially when it comes to subtraction. Kailangan yan. And lastly, place the decimal point in the sum or difference so that it lines up vertically with the numbers being added or subtracted. That's it. One last reminder, mga classmates. Kapag hindi makuha ang sagot, sumubok lang ng sumubok. Mahirap man, pero kapag sinipagan natin ng pag-iensayo, lahat naman nagiging math dali. Game na ba ang lahat? Kung ready na, itaas yung kamay para sa ating quiz time. Let's do this! Sa bawat tanong, meron lamang tayong 20 seconds to answer at sa end ng ating quiz, Sabihin nyo sa akin yung score na nakuha nyo by commenting on this video. G? G. Be ready dahil magsisimula na tayo. Let's begin our Math Dali quiz time. Question number 1. What is the sum of 4 and 16 hundredths and 4 and 27 hundredths? Is it A, 8 and 42 hundredths? B, 8 and 52 hundredths? C, 8 and 43 hundredths? Or D, 8 and 53 hundredths? 20 seconds, go! Ano nga ba ang ating sagot dito? Sum ang kailangan nating makuha, classmates, ha? Align the points perfectly. And time is up. Ang tamang sagot ay letter C, 8 and 43 hundredths. Solve natin. Addition ang gagamitin nating operation dahil ang hinahanap natin ay ang sum. Step 1, align the decimal points vertically. Step 2, add. 6 plus 7, 13. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Last step, place the decimal point. Ang final answer natin ay 8 and 43 hundredths, and that is letter C. All right. Parehas ba tayo na kung sagot? Let's proceed to question number 2. What is the difference? Subtraction to. What is the difference between 52 and 67 hundredths and 12 and 22 hundredths? Is it A, 40 and 35 hundredths? B, 40 and 45 hundredths? C, 4 and 35 thousandths? Or D, 4 and 45 thousandths? 20 seconds. Go! Ano nga ba? Tandaan nyo, difference ang hinarap natin. So, subtraction. Step number 1, kailangan aligned ang ating decimal points. Kasi kung hindi, mag-iiba yung values niyan, mga classmates. Okay, sagutin na natin. Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, 40 and 45 hundredths. Let's solve it. This time, subtraction ang gagamitin nating operation dahil ang hinahanap natin ay difference. Step 1, align the decimal points vertically. Step number 2, let's subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. Last step, place the decimal points a difference. Ang final answer ay 40 and 45 hundredths, and that is letter B. Sino ba nakuha ng tamang sagot? Let's go sa ating Mathly question number 3. True or false? 16 and 2/10 minus 423 thousandths is equal to 15 and 777 thousandths. True or false? 20 seconds to answer. Go. 16 and 2/10 minus 423 thousandths is equal to 15 and 777 thousandths. Tama ba to o mali? Classmates, time is up. Ang tamang sagot ay true. Paano naging true, Kuya Robby? Tara, subukan natin. Dali lang to. Step 1, align the decimal points vertically. Step 2, before we subtract, let's put zeros dun sa mga empty decimal place values. O ayan, may zeros na. Let's subtract. 0 minus 3, we regroup. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. 1 minus 4, we regroup again. Okay, so magiging 11 minus 4 equals 7. And then we bring down 5 and then 1. Last step, place the decimal point. Kaya ang final answer natin ay 15 and 777 thousandths. So, true ang sagot. Mhm. Diretso tayo sa ating Math Dali question number 4. Find the difference between 2 and 8 tenths and 1 and 289 thousandths. Is it A, 1 and 511 thousandths? B, 1 and 611 thousandths? C, 1 and 711 thousandths? Or D, 1 and 811 thousandths? 20 seconds to answer. Go. Find the difference. So, subtraction na naman to, classmates. Ano nga ba? Tandaan nyo, kapag kulang yung place values or mahirap i-conceptualize, just add 0. Just like our timer. 0 na. Time is up. Okay. Ang tamang sagot ay letter A, 1 and 511 thousandths. Letter A ba ang sagot nyo? I-solve natin. 2 and 8 tenths minus 1 and 289 thousandths. Step 1, align muna natin yung decimal points vertically. Step 2, before we subtract, add tayo ng 0 sa mga empty decimal places para mas madaling i-conceptualize. Ayan, may 0 sa tayo. Let's subtract. We regroup dahil hindi pwedeng i-subtract ang 9 sa 0. So 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. Kaya naman ang final answer natin ay 1 and 511 thousandths, and that is letter A. Math dali lang, di ba? Last question tayo. And for our last question, si Kuya Robby mahilig magbigay ng word problems. Kaya naman for our question number 5, try naman natin ito. Alex spent 24 and 85 hundredths pesos for the sandwich, or 24.85 pesos. How much change would he receive if he gave the vendor 100 pesos? Again, ulitin ko. Pesos sa pinag-uusapan natin dito, pera, di ba? So, Alex spent 24 pesos and 85 centavos for the sandwich. How much change would he receive if he gave the vendor 100 pesos? Is it A, 75 pesos and 15 centavos? B, 75 pesos and 25 centavos? C, 76 pesos and 15 centavos? Or D, 76 pesos and 25 centavos? 20 seconds to answer. Go. Ito, magagamit natin to sa pang-araw-araw nating ginagawa, di ba? Especially when it comes to money. So, importante na malaman natin ang addition and subtraction of decimals. Time is up. Ano nga bang sagot? Ang tamang sagot, classmates, ay letter A, 75 pesos and 15 centavos. I-solve natin. Hanapin natin yung difference. Step 1, align the decimal points vertically. Step 2, before we subtract, let's put decimal point after 100. Tandaan, ang decimal point ay laging makikita sa kanan ng ones place. At pagkatapos niyan, we add 0 sa mga empty decimal places. Ayan, no? May zeros na. Kaya pwede na natin i-subtract. Pero hindi pa pwede. Let's regroup muna. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. At ang final answer natin ay 75 pesos and 15 centavos. Bale, ito ang magiging sukli ni Alex, and that is letter A. Ang galing. Ano ba ang nakuha niyong score? Patingin nga. Galing. Nag-crave tuloy ako sa sandwich. Kung nagkamali ka man, it's okay. Dagdagan pa ng practice para mabawasan ang mistakes. Tapos, subok lang ng subok ulit. At mas okay rin na mag-review with your best friend or classmate. At sabay na kayong nanood ng Math Dali, sabay pa kayo natuto. mas masaya ang learnings kapag may kasama. O, math dali lang, di ba? O, si Joanna, I hope nag-enjoy ka sa ating lesson for today. Sana nakatulong ang episode or lesson natin para mas naging math dali ang pag-add at subtract ng decimal numbers. O classmates, may mga topics ba kayo sa math na medyo challenging sa inyo na gusto nyong mapag-usapan natin dito sa Math Dali? Pwedeng-pwede nyo nang i-share sa amin. Mag-message lang kayo sa ating Facebook page na Knowledge Channel sa mga nais nyong pag-aralan para masagot at matulungan din namin kayo. Sama-sama nating gawing math dali ang math. That's it for today. I hope nag-enjoy kayo sa pag-aaral natin. O paano? Ako si Kuya Robbie na palagi nagsasabing isip plus tiyaga equals math dali. See you next time!